Alright squad, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing some more rush routes. I've been getting a lot of requests to do Arklov Peak, so right before Season 4 drops, we're going to go ahead and give you guys Arklov Peak rush routes. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like if you do. If you are new to the channel as well, be sure to subscribe and join the Seek Squad. Without further ado, let's hop right in. Arklov Peak for rushing is pretty simple because there's not much creativity because the map is pretty much you go A. That's pretty much how the map goes. Since I'm on defense right now, I can show you. I spawn on B. I can run in B. I can lock it down with claymores. I can run over here to this mountain and cover it. I can block down B long before offense even gets close to the site, which is why going to B on offense is pretty much a death wish. It's kind of a last effort to switch things up after going A over and over again, because A is really the only site you really want to hit on offense. So rush routes on this map pretty much revolve around A. I occasionally do a mid route that I used to flank A, and then I every once in a while have a B route to go to. But class setup wise, I start with double time, and then if they all are running nades, I switch to EOD because the time it takes them to throw the nade usually allows the timing for me to have EOD on kind of even itself out for getting rid of double time. They don't throw nades, you can get away with going with double time. It's the better way to do it. You can run shrapnel with frags and a smoke. I run stims for one route I'll show you guys, but for the most part it's just smoke, shrapnel, frags, and double time on this map. Moving on to my first route, hit the knife swap. You're gonna run straight over. We're gonna go to A this time. This is probably my favorite route to run. You're gonna hit this corner, throw one nade over there so it hits the stairs, throw one nade so that it hits the spawn snipe, smoke it. You're gonna run through, cut, slide, immediately hit here, 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 and then occasionally watch this door and be careful if people run through the smoke. Some people will wind up right here. But for the most part, you can hit this head glitch, pick off a bunch of people, and then work their way through to the spawn. I recommend jumping up here and not going all the way around because some people like to spawn snipe right here and here, or sit with that rifle right there. So it's better if you can hop up inside the building, and then immediately crouch walk, hit this, check that, and then you can work your way around on the flank. Typically, I go back through middle and work my way towards B for any of the enemies that do end up running B. Despite B being a terrible option for offense, a lot of people still go B because they don't know what they're doing. You can get an easy flank. By the time you make it around the middle, they usually plant the bomb, and you can just run in and take them out and get the defuse. After you run that first route, a great follow-up is this one right here because it confuses them. You're going to want dead silence for this route as well. Ideally, you can do it without DS, but it's better with DS. Build the same nades, exact same smoke, but you're going to go to bottom. You're going to hug this corner, hug it, hug it, hug it. Hop on the rock, challenge there, challenge there, challenge there, hop up, challenge over here, and work your way through. You can basically just sit on this rock and kill the exact same people you killed last time, looking at the smoke here, expecting you to run through it again, and then you just flank out the exact way through. You jump back up here, do the exact same flank route, and work your way through the spawn. Easy A route, great follow-up to that first route because you keep them confused, making them think you're going to run through the smoke again, but in reality, you're actually doing that just to get behind them, and you go through trench instead. Alright, yet another route for A. This is my third route for it. Gonna run straight to the right once again. Gonna do the exact same nade and smoke. I know, everything's very repetitive on this map. You're gonna throw the smoke again. This time, you're gonna hug this and then whip through. Your goal is to slide through in the smoke and then try to stay quiet. Hit the corner, and you could shoot people here, here, and then you'll pop to the door. Pick anybody down there, and then top. And then same thing, hop up top, work your way through on the flank. Once again, I will put clips at the end of the video showcasing a bunch of these routes. I'll go through old footage, find as many clips of Arklov I can find, and of successful routes on Arklov, and I can show you guys what some of these routes look like. So stay to the end for that. All right, my last route for defense is gonna be my mid route. I actually don't have a rush route for a B. If I plan on playing B, I usually just run inside and sit, or I'll run over to the mountain, I'll sit up there and just wait for him. No point in pushing past it, I'll spawn on the bomb site, so it's not really a rush route for it, because I'm not going to push through B. I'm going to let them come to me. But mid route, you're going to want stims and double time for this one, and dead silence. Get the sprint, going to want to time that stim correctly, make your way through, get that stim off, run through, and immediately hard aim. Watch people here, here, and here. Then you're going to pop dead silence. Work your way through, you're going to check there, and then your goal is to hop up here. Hop up here, pick anybody top barn, check bottom, check there, and just basically knock out all the same spots we had been doing on A, but you get behind them with that silence and they do not see you coming. trying to get the interviews. That route's great to run after you've done all the A routes, because then they're just thinking you're going to come from that way. If you go straight through A a few times, then try that route, because you'll have dead silence by then. Switching over to offense, gonna immediately run the same mid route, essentially just the other direction. Get the knife swap. Try and time your stim as correctly as you possibly can. The stim is to help you beat the spawn snipers. Usually you can, every once in a while a spawn sniper will have stim on, in which case they'll obliterate you, but if they don't, you can make this route work pretty well. Also works better with dead silence. But you essentially just flank around through A, get behind them. I usually like to hop up here, right there. Hit the head glitch for anybody that pushed through and just be ready for them to push up. You can just get the full through. If you have the bomb, plant it, although I would not recommend having the bomb running right through the spawn. I'd recommend letting your teammate get it and take it. But either way, that route works pretty good. Like I said, if there is a spawn sniper that has stim, that'll obliterate you. So if you know that someone has stim that's running the spawn snipe box area, they'll blow your brains out. But if they don't have stim, you can usually beat the spawn snipers on your way through here. You usually pick them off right here, and then work your way through on the flank. Alright, going to A this time. Get that knife swap. We're going to run over to the left. Hit one nade over the top there. Cook 1, 2. Hit it on the hill. Fill the smoke. Get that gun back out. Make your way through. Let that smoke go in. And then right out of smoke, hard aim. Check right here. You're going to hop up. You can check. Can I hop up, please? Thank you. You can check hostile. Check there. And then work your way through. If there is someone over here, be careful. Usually hard aim you through as much as you can. Be ready for a gunfight the whole way down there. And usually from here, I end up planting the bomb unless my team decides to grab it and goes to B, in which case then I flank around, but for the most part, you just plant the bomb A and then let the rest of them push out of B and you can pick them off as they head for the site. Alright, this next route I have for you guys is kind of like a more mid to B route. If you want to rush plant B, this route will work. If you want to flank A with dead silence, this will also work. This route used to be a lot better before people realized you could stim rush. Now that it's stim rush, it makes it a little bit harder, but you can still pull it off. This is one of those you want to use later in the game, just because it's it's usually last ditch effort to go to B anyways. So make sure they don't have stims. If they do, just be ready for them. Get the knife swap. We're gonna go through middle. Hop through the opening. Immediately chuck a smoke on the roof. Throw the nade there. Throw the nade there. You're gonna want to run through. Be ready for someone on this corner. Up. And you can work your way through into B, rush planning it, or you could run up here, challenge over A side, or even run back around and challenge and flank A completely. Alright, this time we're going B. Gonna want to go to the right, up the stairs, around the corner, switch to your gun, hit up here. Work your way through. You're gonna want to hard aim here for a second, see when he pushes it. Up, check there, check here, and you essentially just make your way through, trying to get in here as quickly as you possibly can so they can't set up as much. Check there, check here, and just kind of work your way in. You could even also work your way all the way around if you would like. Pushing B on this map is, it's pretty difficult, especially if someone does go here, but if you're able to just get there as quick as possible, that's why I don't do nades or smokes or anything. I just try to make my way over here as quick as I can. You can typically make your way in. Usually you want to do this with the team. I don't like going beyond this map. I really don't like going beyond this map, and I'm not a huge fan of that route. A lot of people like to do it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't strongly recommend it, but I am going to showcase it just because it is a route that does work for pushing to B. But just keep in mind, there's just a lot of factors in it. Someone stim rushes up there, you're dead, unless you immediately obliterate them. This head glitch is kind of hard to challenge. But you know, if they're not ready for it, you can get into B and plant it. But just pushing B on this map is just, I highly don't recommend it. You'd have better luck going to A over and over and over again with that exact same route I showed earlier. But you can do that route if you would like to. You can push that route at B. Alright everyone, that is it for rush routes on Arklov Peak. Since this map is so 3-lane, there's not much creativity. It reminds me a lot of some of the old Black Ops 2 maps and the old Treyarch maps in general, where it's just kind of, you go the same route over and over again and just adapt to how the enemies are going to react to it. This A route on offense, I tend to go, like, pretty much every time on offense, I pretty much go to this A route because pushing A is the way to go, and I just try to just adapt to the way the enemies are going to try to defend the bomb. But you can do those mid routes and flanks, and you can do the route at B if you really want to. That B route I showed you guys a minute ago is an absolute last-ditch effort because you can't get into A. You're going to flank B because they're all going to defend A, so you can get around usually. But pushing that B route off the bat, I don't really recommend because if they start expecting you there, it's going to be like impossible to get there. So go A a bunch, then go that B route. Anyways, though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope these routes helped. If you did, let me know by leaving a like. If you are new to the channel as well, be sure to subscribe and join the squad. Gonna go ahead and leave you guys with some clips showcasing my rushes on Arklov Peak in some real matches. Hope you guys enjoy. Anyways, though, it's been Seeger. I would appreciate it, thank you. That was me out there.
Alright. I'm assuming we're good to push up then?
There's one over here, hostile.
Hostile? I got
oh, they're all over it back here. They're all over it back here. Hold on.
I don't know how they can kill me, but it's fine. Okay. Bottom and top. Right?
Oh, I'm beaming him.
Yeah, I think I destroyed.
We have the bomb. Move.
Where's my fourth?
We're planting the bomb. What's your
I
answer?
freaking mean to do off a head glitch, man. Love the
Our
MP7.
bomb is set. Hold that position.
Yeah, that's fun.
You can see me.
Easy read. Easy
This
read.
Got it, dude. We got it.
Sharp for the next one. Asset locations confirmed. Defending
I'm gonna
them is
go for the
critical.
rush again. I think I can do it. There. Love me. I think there's one more. Waiting for one of the teammates to try to go for the guy up top.
Edge, what's the move up right?
Yep, there was two.
Oh, dude, I'm first.
Alright. Defense there. I was about to say, we're gonna need to double back. Alright, I'm staying here. Hopefully he doesn't know I'm here. Teammate, if you could not leave me. Gonna leave me? Sounds good, dude. Great. Don't you have a sniper? Guy over there has a sniper. I kind of wish I grabbed it now. Does he think he moved for it? Do we trust him? I'm gonna trust him. I just saw a green laser. I don't want to push. I really don't. I'm gonna get sniped.
30 seconds. Time's up.
I say that
Move your ass.
as I proceed to push. Alright, we're good. Last guy's over here. I'm gonna hug this and see if he comes to F to A. There we go, he did. We got it.
This round's off.
Alright, we're gonna try and go through middle and
Asset
flank. I don't have
locations
double
confirmed.
time.
Defending them is critical.
Actually, I lied. I'm not doing it. I need double time for that route. We're gonna go right side of trenches here. We're gonna fake him out. Here we do. We pop Deddy. Build the nade there. Build the nade at the back of the trench. Build the smoke. Same thing. We just then hug this.
There's the ones behind you.
So they don't see it coming.
UAV on station. Ready for precision airstrike available. On your mark.
Now we wait. We got an airstrike, which is helpful. How does this guy know where everyone is? You have walls or something?
Search and destroy. Target's ID. Get to the bomb and move in. Bomb is in play. Attack the weapon caches. Enemy UAV overhead.